of noise here, especially from political leaders once we do those crackdown, but don't worry, it is in the best interest of the people that we deal with these issues that are befitting, affecting the people of Bungoma and Kenya. We also have problems that are related to also border point. This is drug abuse. Again, there is a lot of marijuana that is sold here. Of course, in the past, there's been a lot of focus on small consumers, yet we forget about the main traffickers. Again, intelligence-led operation shall be intensified in this area, and those big men and women who are engaged in this trade are going to be netted, and the necessary steps shall be taken. I want to appreciate the judiciary in Bungoma. They have been fairly cooperative, and I ask that we continue being cooperating together as all arms of government to get rid of illegal alcohol and these drugs in this region, so that we can protect our population. The other challenge we have in this county is related to the questions of land, land fraud issues. Again, the officers who are working in the land office here are put on notice. Again, investigations are ongoing. A number of them shall be held accountable for the land fraud cases in this area that are causing other problems, which is basically fueling conflict within families, among communities. And this issue shall be, we are going to be focusing on this issue to deal with it. The other problem we have in Bungoma is related to the challenges faced in Mount Elgon region. Mount Elgon has very unique challenge over time because also because it's a forest, and we have resurgence of activities that are considered to endanger peace and may endanger peace in our country, and elements that are carrying out firearms inside the forest of Mount Elgon. We have told the National Police Service now, beyond the county security team, to also work with multi-agency team to flush out any individual that may be a Kenyan or from outside our country that may be hiding in that forest. We do not want to go back to the old days where we have had issues in that place, and we are going to be doing multi-agency operations in that area, particularly to protect the forest, because if Mount Elgon is depleted, there is no Bungoma and there is no Kenya. The reason why this county is called the food basket of part of the food basket of Kenya is because of the presence of Mount Elgon and the water sources and the protection of the environment. If we don't do so, we will be making a big mistake. As a result, there will be a multi-agency team that is beyond Kenya Forest Service to make sure that the forest is being protected. Now, the other very telling issue in Bungoma is the presence of goons. Goons that are causing havoc and violence in this county. Funerals are impossible to attend. People are not having peaceful environment to bury their loved ones. Political events are always violent, and people are living in fear. Again, that multi-agency team shall do a massive crackdown on leaders of goons, regardless of their political affiliations, and all of them shall be arrested and taken to court. We will get rid of Bungoma of all these goons that have operated and abetted for many years. These goons are not just confined to constituencies, a few constituencies. It includes also, as I said, border areas of this county, and that really endangers the security of the nation. As you must have seen me yesterday address this issue in Busia, this part of Western region has, in the last few years, had politically organized goons. But this is a new dawn. We must deal with them. We must deal with them impartially. And I invite all political leaders, aspiring candidates especially, to come to politics with clean hands, join together with those who have been elected. I want to request also our elected leaders. We have had a meeting and they are also very concerned about these issues. And I want to invite them to participate in supporting the National Police Service in getting rid of political goons in Bungoma. We want to see that anyone can operate in this country freely. And this culture of goons, and then they mutate, they become gangs, is something of great concern across the country. By and by, especially among the bigger counties in the country, you are witnessing presence of gangs and goons, and this is not acceptable. I promise you that we will do something. You will also hear a lot of noise here and there, but don't worry, it will be for the best interest of the people. Even when giving birth, sometimes it becomes very painful for the mother, and those who will feel pain, it's the only our intention is to get rid of hooliganism and violence in leadership. You saw what we did yesterday, what we did since we went for Jukwaa la Usalama Trans Nzoia. Yesterday in Trans Nzoia, I think, DIG, how many? There were over 175 characters who were arrested, who were marauding as goons. And we are going to deal with them all over. In fact, we've come to notice, and you've seen this conversation even in Nairobi and here in Bungoma, that part of the problems of mugging and violence is also being perpetrated by persons otherwise known as street children. But they are not children. They are of significant adult age, yet they pose as street children. They behave like they don't have homes, and they cause muggings and attacking people, both in Trans Nzoia here, and you saw them in Nairobi. Again, something is being done to make sure that that issue is addressed decisively. There are other security challenges in this county that we are going to deal with together with the... I almost forgot a more serious one. This county is among the leading counties when it comes to defilement, which is a very serious issue. And I'm told that most of the defilement is actually perpetrated by family members. So there is incest that are also defilement. Because in this case, they are preying on small children. Fathers sleeping with their daughters and impregnating them and so forth. And yet, I am told also that in some of the instances,